Well, I have to say, guys, I don't know what to make of this report, but I had to bring it to you because it is just too zany. There is an interesting new rumor about The Flash that has found its way online, featuring another massive cameo that seems to have replaced all the others, and if it's true, it'll be the talk of the town. Let's dive into all the news. Well, as many of you know, The Flash has been undergoing massive changes over the last year, particularly since DC Studios was formed. Originally, plans called for the adaptation to set the stage for a Crisis on Infinite Earth movie, but now, after all the work and the rebooted DCU, it seems like it's more of a standalone film, with DC Studios likely laying the groundwork for their new world, while most likely writing out Ezra Miller as the primary actor of the franchise. Now, last month we found out from multiple sources that most of the cameos have been removed from the project. Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Sasha Kelly, and Michael Keaton apparently had been all removed from the Flash's closing moments, which apparently was setting up that new world we were supposed to move into. Now, this is where we start taking things with a grain of salt, because it really didn't come from anybody that I consider ultimately reliable. But at the time, there were hints from Grace Randolph that we would see another character from a long time ago in the DC world. This was actually confirmed by the Rap's Humberto Gonzalez, and recently, the Weekly Planet's Nick Mason and James Clement dropped a scoop claiming to reveal the identity of this cameo, and I have to say I'm a bit shocked. The scene was reportedly filmed during the most recent reshoots, and now the post-credit scene is showing, and I quote, Ezra Miller's Flash approaching Bruce from behind. But when he turns around, it's Clooney, not Michael Keaton. Now, in most recent months, James Gunn has denied that George Clooney would be the new Batman, but this would kind of set outside of that, because honestly, using Clooney here is a very clever signal to everybody watching the project. To me, putting Clooney here and making it clear he's not the future Batman would definitely indicate that Ezra Miller's time as the Flash is done, and this would basically close the door on that franchise, while leaving the possibility open of him returning in some sort of future multiverse adventure, but he's not going to be the new DCU Flash. Now, obviously this kind of cameo would generate a lot of buzz, because pretty universally people hate Batman and Robin. This wasn't Clooney's fault, the movie had a lot of issues, but honestly this would get people talking, and if it's a throwaway cameo and won't matter down the road, it might be exactly what the film needs to generate some extra buzz. Now, the film will screen at CinemaCon this April, so that means we're going to find out about this cameo way before the movie releases. The film is set to release on June the 16th, and by then we'll know for sure if George Clooney is indeed showing up as Batman for a cameo.